If you can't sleep on your side for more than an hour or two before your shoulder starts aching or burning and it keeps waking you up at night, this video is for you. Most people try a new pillow, more stretching or pain meds before bed and then wonder why nothing changes. The problem isn't just your shoulder, it's how your neck, first rib, shoulder blade, and arm position are all working together when you lie on that side. Today I'll show you 3 most common mechanical causes of shoulder pain when side sleeping that almost no one talks about, and 3 simple fixes you can start tonight. I'm Dr. Joey Seyforth, online shoulder rehab specialist with Comeback Performance. We help active adults in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond fix nagging shoulder pain so they can sleep, work out, and stay active without relying on injections, endless PT, or surgery. One of my clients put it perfectly after we fixed this.
It's nice because I didn't have aching, if I was laying on my side, watching TV or sleeping, I didn't have any aching pain that would wake me up. It was fantastic. It really changed my life.
If you're tired of being woken up by your shoulder every night, let's talk about what's really going on. Here's what most people try: a new pillow or mattress, stretching the front of the shoulder before bed, sleeping on the other side until that side starts to hurt too, and pain meds or creams just to get through the night. Those might take the edge off for a night or two, but they don't change the mechanics that are overloading your shoulder every time you lie on it. Night pain is usually not a weak shoulder problem. It's a position and pressure problem driven by 3 big areas. We'll keep this simple and to the point. Cause number 1 is neck and first rib nerve compression. When you lay on your side, your neck and first rib under your collarbone can pinch the nerves that supply your shoulder and arm. That can create burning, aching, or tingling that feels like a deep shoulder pain, especially when you lie on that side for a while. Cause number 2 is poor shoulder blade positioning. If your shoulder blade rolls forward and collapses when you're on your side, the ball of the shoulder rides up and forward in the socket. That jams the tissues in the front and side of the shoulder under your body weight. And cause 3, joint compression from arm and torso position. If your thoracic spine is stiff and your arm is trapped straight under your body or jammed across your chest, the joint gets squashed. Over time, that pressure adds up and your shoulder lets you know, usually at 2 or 3 a.m. Our Big 5 system looks at your neck, thoracic spine, shoulder blade, shoulder joint, and nerves together. For sleep pain, those 3 causes line up almost perfectly with that model. With these exercises, use the pain traffic light. Green, feeling good, working the muscles, mild discomfort. That's generally okay. Yellow, slight increase but settles after 24 hours. Proceed but monitor how your shoulder responds. And red, sharp, catching or pain that spikes and lingers. You need to back off that exercise or the range of motion. Now let's fix them. The first drill is a belt first rib mobilization. This is to be done before bed. This reduces pressure on the nerves and first rib that gets squashed when you lay on your side. Take a belt, dog leash, or long strap and loop it over the top of the painful side shoulder so it sits just above your collarbone, angled down towards your opposite hip. Hold the other end with your hands to create gentle pressure downward on top of that upper shoulder and first rib area. While maintaining that light downward pressure, bring your head down and in towards that shoulder like you're sniffing your armpit, and then up and away at a diagonal. You should feel a gentle stretch or pressure at the top of the shoulder and the side of the neck, not a sharp jab. One of my clients described it like this.
Where I used a dog strap over the top of my shoulder, and I was like, that's crazy how that could happen just that quick, so.
The belt rib mobs, man, you free up that median nerve tension underneath that rib. So when you're putting like that pressure on that side, it just gives it some more relief and some breathing room. Complete 2 sets of 10 to 12 slow reps. This works best 5 to 10 minutes before bed on the side that bothers you the most. Drill 2 is a sidelying position fix. This changes how your shoulder, shoulder blade, and spine load while you're actually on your side. On the painful side, use a pillow that keeps your neck neutral, not cranked up or sagging down. Slightly roll your torso forward or backward until you find the angle where the shoulder feels less squashed. Hug a pillow or folded blanket in front of your chest so your top arm is supported, not hanging across your body. If needed, put a small pillow or towel under the painful side arm to lift it a bit off the bed and take pressure off the shoulder. Think of this as a little nest for the shoulder instead of letting your whole body weight crush it. Spend a minute or two finding the position that feels best and commit to that setup each night. Drill 3 is a sidelying open book for pre-bed mobility. This frees up your upper back and shoulder blades so your shoulder doesn't have to steal motion all night. Lie on your side with your knees bent up towards your hips. Slowly open your top arm up and back, following your hand with your eyes. Rotate as far as you comfortably can from your upper back and ribs, then return. You should feel a gentle stretch across your chest and upper back, not a sharp jab in the front of your shoulder. Complete 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps per side, done right before bed. Notice if one side rotates much less. That asymmetry can be a big contributor to why one shoulder hates side sleeping more than the other. Let's recap. If your shoulder pain wakes you up every time you sleep on your side, it's usually not because your shoulder is doomed. It's because your neck and first rib are compressing the nerves when you lie on your side. Your shoulder blade collapses, letting the ball ride forward and jam tissues. And your arm and torso positions trap the joint and upper back in a compressed, twisted posture for hours. The belt first rib mobilization reduces nerve and first rib pressure. The Sidelying pillow setup changes the forces your shoulder has to tolerate all night. And the Sidelying open book frees up your upper back and rib cage so your shoulder doesn't have to steal that motion. If over a couple weeks you notice less aching when you fall asleep, longer stretches before your shoulder wakes you up, and an easier time finding a comfortable Sidelying position, that's your sign the mechanics, not just the mattress, were the real problem. If your shoulder is wrecking your sleep, you don't need to just get used to it or keep guessing with pillows and pain meds. You need a better framework. To help with that, I put together a Big 5 training guide that breaks down the exact 5 areas we talked about: your neck, thoracic spine, shoulder blade, shoulder joint, and nerves, plus the tests and exercises to start changing each one. You can download it using the link in the description. And if you want a real game plan that's going to address the why behind your shoulder pain and get you out of pain so you can sleep and return to workout activities without issue, then text me the word pain to 720-710-4371 to get a tailored step-by-step approach on how to permanently fix your shoulder pain. Our mission at Comeback Performance is to help over 1 million people around the world eliminate their shoulder pain, avoid unnecessary imaging, injections, and surgeries, and get their lives back. After you reach out, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're putting out daily content based on your guys' questions on shoulder-related topics regarding pain and rehab. At Comeback Performance, the comeback is always stronger than the setback.